one big part of my 2024 so far is actually just networking and building a really strong network, connecting with more people, and that's something that I came into the year wanting to do. I wanted to build more connections. I wanted to have more life experience, and yeah, just evolve my network. So I've learned a lot this year about networking, and my network has like grown like crazy. Obviously, I've got so many like high level friends now. So in this video, yeah, let's just break down 5 tips. Let's say 5 tips on how to actually build a like big G network. Okay, so the first one, like kind of like generic, kind of like, you know, I don't want to make my content just regurgitated generic content. I really want my YouTube channel to be just original, like just Temmie videos, to the point where people are regurgitating my videos. I'm not regurgitating other people's videos. But yeah, the first point here is just pretty generic, of course, that literally it's like you just got to commit to your self-improvement. You have to become the type of man that other people actually want to be friends with. Because if you're just some like crypto nerd, then like who's going to want to be like a big G's going to be want to be friends with some like crypto nerd where you've got like no chest, you can't hold eye contact, you can't give a firm handshake, you know, you're awkward around girls, and you know, yeah, do people want to be friends with that guy? Do the people that you look up to, do they want to be friends with a weirdo like that? Probably not. So you have to commit to your self-improvement. A big turning point for me was just sales, gaining those like people skills, being able to talk to people, communicate well, being confident and charismatic. Like, you have to become that guy. You need to actually like read some books, how to win friends and influence people. Go out there, get rejected, like start doing door-to-door sales or something, or get into sales, or practice your people skills somehow. But just become the type of guy that other people want to be friends with. And that's going to help a lot, because even if you meet these people, even if you put yourself in the right situations, you start meeting up with high level people, are they going to want to meet you again? Are they even going to remember you? So you have to become that type of person. So you need to be confident, charismatic, evolve your conversation skills. And this is all going to be done by practice, of course, but there is things that you should be doing anyway on your self-improvement. For example, combat sports, training, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, like, you know, having a fight, something like that, going to the gym, working on your body. These things are all gonna come together, and they're all gonna make you just a more likable person. And that's another point as well, actually, just about like just being an interesting person, like actually going out in life and doing things. Because when you've got stories to tell, actual interesting stories to tell that people want to hear about, like it just makes that they're gonna want to be friends with you a lot more. Like they're gonna want to talk to you. For example, when I was in Amsterdam, there was this brother that I met there when we had like our little private dinner with Hamza in Amsterdam, and there was this guy that I met there called Air Singh. If you're watching this, and just speaking to this guy, like, you know, he just had such interesting things to say, just such interesting stories, and now like I automatically just like him because of how interesting he is. You know what I mean? So, just having life experience, interesting stories, actually doing things with your life rather than just being a cave goblin sat at home working on your copywriting business. You know, actually go out and have an interesting life, high energy lifestyle, and what that will mean is you're going to start attracting the right people towards you. So, the first step number one is just becoming the type of person that people actually want to be friends with. Step number two is optimize your social media. Because if you think about it, like Instagram, like literally, like I'm mainly talking about Instagram here. Instagram is literally like a landing page. It's like your portfolio, your website, your landing page for social interactions. For anyone that you talk to and you want to connect with them, and you get their Instagram, or you send someone a follow on Instagram, or you send someone a DM on Instagram. Literally, like anyone that you want to talk to, like your Instagram is literally a landing page to show who you are. Are you cool or are you not cool, basically? So you need to optimize your social media. You want to look cool. If you look like a nerd on Instagram, then the only people that are going to want to be friends with you are nerds. If you look like a big G, then big Gs are going to want to be friends with you. So, optimizing your social media, I actually think that's like such a high leverage thing to do in 2024, because it's going to provide you with more opportunities. You're going to make more friends, more like better network. Obviously, girls. Like, I just think it's such a high leverage thing to do in 2024, where it's just take the time to make a good social media. I had a student at Alpha Setters called Osama, and he was doing his outreach every day, following in the objectives, like using the alpha opportunities, etc., everything. But one thing that Osama did that really impressed me is within his first week of joining the program, he hired a photographer to do a professional photo shoot with him and also record some reels about appointment setting. And after doing that, after making his Instagram profile look insane, like looks like a big G, within his first week, actually no, I think it was within his first 2 weeks, he signed his first client as an appointment setter, which was millionaire mentor who has 10 million followers on Instagram. Osama took the time, invested his time and money into making his Instagram profile look sick. And as a result, he had a life-changing opportunity come his way within his first 2 weeks of joining Alpha Setters. So making your Instagram profile look good is a very, very high leverage activity, and you should definitely invest in that. So some action steps for you to go out there and take. So first of all, take more pictures. Whenever you go out and do things, I don't like being that guy either. Oh, hey bro, can you take a picture of me? I fucking hate it, but just do it because this is work. This is high leverage activity. Just do it. Take pictures. Get your boys, whenever you go out, to take pictures of you. Step 2 is, actually, and one step further than that, like you can get your boys to take some pictures, but you can also hire photographers to take pictures as well, and that'll be great. Thankfully, here at Alpha Setters, I've got my fucking £2,500 camera here, and I can take pictures of the boys, and I can sort of show them how to take pictures of me. But you can hire a photographer who can take some amazing pictures of you as well. So do interesting things and take pictures whilst you're doing interesting things. Okay, you want to showcase your lifestyle. You want to look cool on your pictures. Step number 2 here is to actually don't just like get a raw stock picture and just post it. Edit your pictures. I don't mean like doing some like crazy like Photoshop, like, you know, making your tits look bigger and stuff like this. I mean like literally just like color grading the picture to make the lighting look cool. I do it every single time. Every picture that I post on Instagram, I always edit it. Fun fact, one of my first side hustles was color grading pictures and YouTube thumbnails on Fiverr. So I'm really good at this stuff. I do it myself. I find it actually fun. It's kind of therapeutic. But yeah, actually just edit your pictures, bro. That you can use like, well, what I would recommend using is either Camera Raw on Photoshop. That's what I use personally. Or use Adobe Lightroom. But if you don't have access to that, then I'm sure you can use like Canva, or maybe even just like in the iPhone settings, you can probably color grade pictures a little bit. But I recommend just edit the pictures a little bit to make the colors look better, to make it just look like a more professional picture, because the before and after of the pictures that I've edited, it looks completely different. It automatically just looks like a big G picture. So actually edit your pictures before you post them. And yeah, just make sure you don't look like a nerd in your Instagram profile. Cool bio, clear profile picture of your face. You look like a big G. Invest in the verification because like it's £10. Like why have you not done that? Yeah, there you go. There's Instagram. Optimize your Instagram profile. Step number 3, I'm going to say, step number 3 in order to build a big G network is be genuine. Be super genuine. Like actually message people. Actually message people on Instagram. Actually make an effort to try and connect with them without expecting anything from them. Be genuine when you're reaching out with these people. So here I've met a guy called Will Taylor. Fun fact, no, not Will Taylor. Sorry, Will Courtney. Will Taylor's a different guy that beat me up in kickboxing. Will Courtney. I met a guy called Will Courtney here. I met Will Courtney for the first time last year, literally around probably exactly a year ago, at the European Ring Sports, WKO European Ring Sports Championships, where Will Courtney got a questionable decision victory over me in the final, so that I was a silver medalist and he is now the European champion. So that's the first time I met Will Courtney, and Will Courtney's a G. And one thing that Will Courtney's really good at doing is networking, because what he does is he actually just messages loads of people on Instagram and actually genuinely just wants to connect. He wants to get on a call. He's not trying to sell them anything. He just wants to talk to them. And this is something that you can do for yourself. You could even take this one step further. Rather than just reaching out and just wanting to connect with them, wanting to talk to them, you can actually offer people free value. Free value without expecting anything in return. Going back to Air Singh, the interesting man that I met in Amsterdam, what does he do? He brings like, he does like filming and stuff for Hamza. Filming, like edits cool pictures and stuff for Hamza, just for free. Just to provide value to Hamza without expecting anything in return. If you can do stuff like this, then it's gonna be unreasonable for you not to meet great people and build a great network. And the thing is about this as well is it compounds over time. Once you've got some connections, maybe you've provided free value to these guys, or maybe you've reached out and had a call with these guys and now you're following these guys on Instagram, it compounds through mutual connections. Because now if you message another big G, and this big G can see that you're already being followed by these 2 other big Gs, and you may have already like got some pictures with them or whatever, then he's going to be more likely to speak to you as well, and it's going to just all come together. When I went to Amsterdam, the way that thing all came about when I met Hamza is Hamza's friend Niels. I actually provided that guy with setters last year for my agency. Um, because of the mutual connection, this whole Amsterdam trip came about. Hamza invited me out to Amsterdam. So just for mutual connections, it's all gonna sort of compound from there. Going off of that, like actually reaching out to people, like just sending people messages on Instagram, actually making an effort. If you see someone at the gym that you want to talk to, like actually go and talk to them. For example, my mentor Jay, I met him at the gym, and that leads on to the next point, which is put yourself in the right environments. Place yourself in the environment where people you want to meet hang out. Where do rich people hang out? Where do big G's hang out? Go there. Whether that's in your home country, whether that's like, for example, even when I was broke, I talk about me investing in an expensive gym membership just so that I could be around the rich people. And that's how I met my mentor at the gym, Jay. Actually go talk to people. So I invested in a rich, like an expensive gym, and there was a big G who drive every day in his like big G car, Jay, in his sick Range Rover. And I just went and spoke to him, and Jay really liked me, liked my work ethic. He liked the fact that I was a boxer. Everyone could see me training so hard in the gym every day. And that's how I met my mentor, Jay. So put yourself in the right environments and actually go talk to people. Sack the fuck up and actually just go talk to them and have a normal conversation like a normal fucking person. So put yourself in the right environment. So that could mean things like expensive gym memberships or like networking groups, networking clubs. Or it could even literally mean like this. Here I am in Koh Samui, Thailand. There's so many big G's here in Koh Samui, Thailand. It could even literally mean moving somewhere or going on a trip somewhere just to try and meet people. Because that's an investment. It's a very, very good investment. The same way the gym membership was a very good investment. Moving here to Thailand for a month is a very good investment because I'm meeting so many big G's out here. Because find where the big G's hang out. Because I guarantee they don't just hang around some, like the Luton corner, like street corner, you know what I mean? Like big G's hang out somewhere and it's probably not where you are. If you're not meeting big G's, find where the big G's are. If you're American, I'm pretty sure Miami's where all the big G's are, so go to Miami. If you're in England, then London, I guess, or just come to Thailand. Put yourself in the environment where the big G's are and actually go talk to them. And then I spoke a little bit about networking groups here. I hope you guys like these long form content as well. Like I don't want to make content that's super fast paced, super edited, blah blah blah, so that it just fries your dopamine receptors and I'm adding to the problem. Like this is all just like raw, uncut footage. So yeah, let me know what you think of that. Step number 5 is to invest in things like courses, paid communities, networking group, networking events. These are all really good investments. All really good investments. The majority of my network is all built from the fact of me just investing in myself throughout life. So, for example, I've been through over 12K worth of sales courses. I recently invested 12K in Grayson to join Grayson's offer, like with a load of other online coaches. So it's like, because I'm in all of these different coaching programs and networking groups, of course I'm going to meet people that are in the exact same situation as I am with the exact same goals and aspirations. So that's another great way to build your network. Of course, buying coaching programs. Be careful of brokey programs, like some free Discord server teaching copywriters or short form video. Like, be careful of brokey Discord groups because the last thing you want to do is be in a community full of brokies. If you're the sixth, if you're the product of the 5 people you spend the most time with, you're gonna, like, if you're with 5 brokies, then you're just gonna become the 6th brokey. So you don't want to do that. You want to hang around big G's. So actually invest into actually joining quality groups. So Alpha Setters, shameless plug. Obviously you don't have to join Alpha Setters, but Alpha Setters, we've got a great networking group of guys in the UK, all focused on self-improvement, all fully committed to the grind, where we actually meet each other in person. Alpha Setters, great networking group. Or let's say that you are trying to become a personal, you're trying to scale from 5K a month to 20K a month as a personal trainer. You'll join a personal training coaching program, and then you'll be able to network with a load of other personal trainers. Or you'll just invest in like going to a networking event. Not too long ago, me and the Alpha Setters, maybe about 4 weeks ago, we all went to a networking event in London. Me personally, I don't really like networking events. I think they're a little bit cringe, but it was good. It was generally good. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And as a result of that, I made connections. I made friends there. I made money selling stuff to people. Like, just going to like networking events and stuff like that. Actually just invest your money in order to meet these people, because yeah, this is all giving you leverage. A good, strong network is an asset. It is literally worth the investment, the time, the effort, the money. These are things that are going to pay you back in the long run. So this is something that you should invest into yourself. If you're not willing to invest in yourself in order to grow your network, then you're probably not ready to grow your network yet, and you've still got work to be done. Because everything that I spoke about in this video requires some sort of investment. If you're going to Thailand, it requires investment. If you're going to go to an expensive gym, it requires investment. If you're going to hire a photographer and get your pictures edited properly, it requires investment. And you must be willing to do that if you want to actually build that big G network. So, yeah, final point there is just invest in yourself. Coaching programs, coaching groups, stuff like this is going to be the best way to actually meet like-minded people, and actually automatically, once you're in the group, you're in the group. Like, you don't have to really work hard to be part of the group, because you're just part of the group now. You're one of the boys. So yeah, I hope this helped, boys. Take action on everything I spoke about in this video. Of course, you don't have to buy anything from me. I'm not just here to sell you something, but if you are interested in potentially becoming an alpha setter, all you got to do is just click the link below. And as always, boys, subscribe for more content like this and keep grinding.